lot of that debate is going on in Santa Fe with proposals from state lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. News 13's Alex Goldsmith is live with that at the Roundhouse. Alex?
Dick, this weekend shooting was especially personal to lawmakers here, many of whom know the Griego family from when Eric Griego was a state senator. Eric is the brother of Greg, one of the victims. Now the already hot issue of curbing gun violence may be one of the top issues this session.
These types of tragedies need to stop.
Democratic Senate Majority Leader Michael Sanchez's statement is one lawmakers on both sides of the aisle agree on. This morning, the state Senate held a moment of silence to honor the victims of the Griego shooting. Democratic leaders say strong, comprehensive action to prevent incidents like this weekend's South Valley shooting is needed.
Everything is on the table. So not only just the fact that we would be looking at gun ownership, gun issues, gun regulation, but also gun safety issues which can be technological.
He's talking about laws like California's that require parents to have safety locks on their guns or keep them in a safe or face jail time if their children get their hands on those guns. Right now, the only specific Democratic proposal is a bill that would require anyone buying a gun at a gun show or privately to undergo a background check and register the firearm with the state. Even that idea and the prospect of stronger gun regulations is stirring up some Republican dissent.
Just putting more laws on the books doesn't necessarily address solving the problem. We want to make sure that constitutional rights and the rights of law-abiding citizens are protected.
But there may be more common ground than meets the eye, especially when it comes to keeping guns out of the hands of the mentally ill.
In nearly all cases, you can find either there's a criminal component or there's a mental health component that should have been addressed that wasn't.
We need to start taking mental illness serious in the state.
Now, I asked House Speaker Ken Martinez whether he would support an assault weapons ban in New Mexico given the use of an AR-15 in this weekend's shooting. He said he'd have to see specific language before he'd make up his mind. Back to you.
Okay, Alex, a statement from Governor Susana Martinez says she supports keeping guns out of the hands of the mentally ill, but did not specifically comment on the gun show background check bill or a possible assault weapons ban. From Washington, Democratic New Mexico Senator Martin Heinrich also touched on the mass shooting today, first offering his condolences. Heinrich went on to say, "One thing is clear, this kind of tragedy has happened far too often, and we owe it to the American people to have a real discussion about how together we can prevent them." Democratic Representatives Ben Ray Lujan and Michelle Lujan Grisham also offered their condolences, but did not say anything about gun control measures.